Today I'm going to show you how to make an impressive xenomorph mask using these two boxes.
Halloween parties? I am ready.
So if you are new to this channel, I'm Raphael, and here I do tutorial videos where I show you how to make amazing props from your favorite movies and TV shows using templates and cardboard. Also, don't forget to check out the description box below as you'll find there all tools and products that I use in this tutorial. Now let's dive right in. First thing first, you need to print out my templates. You'll find these bad boys in my shop, link down below in the description. Next, glue those templates onto your cardboard and start cutting out the pieces. You can use a box cutter or a precision knife. Personally, I'm going with the precision knife because it's slick, easy to handle, and lets you make those crisp, clean cuts we all love with cardboard. Now you're going to repeat this process for all the pieces in this tutorial, but don't sweat it, there aren't too many. Let's kick things off by cutting out piece number 1. Once you've got it, go ahead and smash those corrugations with your fingers, close up the notches with some glue, and boom! In this tutorial I'm using hot glue because it dries faster than your morning coffee. But hey, use whatever glue you've got on hand that's good for paper or cardboard. When you're done, you should have something that looks like this. If it doesn't, you may want to go back and check if you're following along or just daydreaming about lunch. Alright, now do the same thing for pieces 2 through 6. Once you've got those cut out, it's time to glue them all together at the edges, just like this. Now, using the reverse template, you're going to make a reverse version of what you just did and then glue the two sides together at their middle edges. Moving on, cut out pieces 7 to 12 and glue them inside the dome. Match the numbers on the edges like a pro, glue the top inside the middle and the two prominent edges inside the curves at the dome's edges. Next up, glue pieces 13 to 17 on the side right here. But don't worry if the edges don't perfectly align with the pieces inside the dome. This part is going to be hidden later anyway. Just do your best to make it work. For pieces 17, give that corner a bend to create a small gap inside the dome, so that you can glue piece 19 on the inside just like this. Now glue piece 18 next to it. Grab piece 20, roll it up into a nice little tube and glue it on the side over here. And you know the drill, use the reverse pieces and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Symmetry! Yeah! Now cut open all the green lines on the dome. Cut another opening here to make a small gap by pushing the cardboard inside the dome. Repeat this for the other openings and don't forget to do the same on the opposite side. Now time to glue piece 21 onto this edge against the edge of piece number 7. Glue piece 22 here, piece 23 on top of it against piece 21 and then do the same with pieces 24 and 25. To keep the gaps in the front nice and open, glue small piece of cardboard in between. Next, glue the top edge of piece 26 inside behind the gap in the dome and then glue its bottom edge onto the jaw. After that, glue pieces 29 and 30 on the side of the jaw, just like this on each side. Now take piece 27, make it curvy with your fingers and glue it onto the jaw edges. Then glue piece 28 onto the dome edge the same way. Cut out one piece number 31, fold its edges and glue it onto these red lines here. Glue 14 more behind it, overlapping them slightly, then glue 2 more in front but remove more of the edges to make them narrower. I noticed the side openings weren't staying fully open, so I poured a little glue in them to keep them that way. Next, make several thin walls of cardboard and glue them onto the side pipes. But hey, if you want to save some time, you can use rope or anything round and flexible. What did I just say? Now glue more of them onto the edges of the openings on the sides. I went with a slightly thicker rope for this, but feel free to stick with cardboard if that's more your style. Then cut thin stripes of cardboard and glue them onto the tube number 20. Make a thick wall of cardboard, open up the two tips and glue it behind here. Make another one the same way, but this time only open up one side and give it a curve. Using thin uncorrugated cardboard like from cereal boxes, Amazon envelopes or tissue boxes, cut thin stripes and wrap them around it, and glue it between pieces 20 and 29. Make another one longer this time, glue it here, and then glue a third one right here. Cut 3 small pieces of cardboard, glue them above here to create some folds. And of course repeat everything for the opposite side of the head. Symmetry is key. Yeah! Next, cut a piece of cardboard about 11 cm wide, roll it up tight, bend one tip into an S shape and pour some glue into the angles to keep its shape. Make another one the same way, glue them together and space them out with pieces of cardboard. Make 2 like that and glue them together with larger pieces of cardboard, spacing them out. For the teeth, I poured hot glue onto my cutting mat, let it dry, and then shape them with my precision knife. Once you've got them, glue them onto the structure. Now wrap it all with grey paper, the kind you get in your Amazon deliveries. This will give it a flesh-like look. And then glue it inside the mouth. Next, use hot glue to create more teeth to design the overall mouth of your xenomorph mask. For this, use the reference picture that you'll find in the templates folder. Quick intermissions. I know some of my builds can be a little bit challenging, so I've got something special for you. I'm now offering personalized consulting to help you nail this project. Whatever you need tips, tricks, or just a bit of extra guidance, I've got your back. Hit the link in the description to book your session, and let's make sure your prop turns out epic. Now let's get back to the build. This is a little bit of a bonus step, but we're going to smooth things out by applying a filler to all surfaces showing cardboard imperfections. This will hide them as much as possible. You can make your own filler by mixing 1 part baby powder or cornstarch, 1 part white glue, and 2 part acrylic paints, adding water until you get the right consistency. Or you can save yourself the trouble and buy a ready-made one from Amazon, like this one from Liquitex that I linked in the description box below. While you are at it, don't hesitate to add a little bit of water to make the filler easier to apply. I also covered the ropes on the side openings to smooth them out, but I left the ones on the pipes below as they were. Once the filler's dry, sand it down with sandpaper. Again, adding a few drops of water will make the process much easier. Now mix 2 parts water with 1 part white glue, tear up pieces of a brown paper, dip them into the mix, crush them a bit to make them more malleable, and cover the entire mask, except for the part that are already cardboard color. Then make another cardboard tube, again cover it with cardboard stripes and glue it in the middle right here. Fill all the gaps with more brown paper. As well as the bottom of the jaw and the inside of the mouth. I also used some grey paper to make the gums stand out a bit more, as well as the tendons on the side of the mouth. Now cut more stripes from uncorrugated cardboard, wrap them around a piece of rope or cardboard rolls if you're not using rope. And glue it here in the middle of the side of the mask. Glue another one on top here and a small one in between here. Then, of course, repeat the same steps for the opposite side. If you want to use it as a mask, remove the 2 separations from the front, glue something soft inside to make it more comfortable for your head, and make 2 small holes at eye level. I went with small ones since I'm not going to use it as mask much, but feel free to make them way bigger if you need a better visibility, of course. Lastly, I applied 2 layers of glossy varnish to make it shiny and durable for years to come. And let's be honest, what's cooler than a shiny xenomorph head? And there you have it, guys, an impressive Xenomorph mask from Aliens made entirely out of cardboard. And if you are interested in creating a Xenomorph head from Alien Covenant, which is I think a little bit sleeker and more human-like, click on this video right here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next epic cardboard tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one. Take care.